Yo, so what's going on, Battlefielders? It is Pone, and we are playing a little bit of Domovan Peaked. I got that SV98, and I'm about to drop you guys a gameplay, dropping it like pennies on prom night, guys. Let's go as he casually waits. I would notice the sign that says slow, but anyways, I'm tired of mentioning words that remind me of you. Anyways, so what I was wanting to talk to you guys about was basically this whole idea that I've been thinking about, and I wanted to discuss this, get your own opinions, and I'm not trying to make, like some sort of controversial topic or anything like that, but I honestly think that this is something that I want to get your guys' opinions on. And I know I ask you guys for a lot of things all the time, but it's because I'm a beggar. My wife doesn't put out for me. I gotta do that. So, one thing I was thinking about is Battlefield is Battlefield trying to become, not necessarily trying to become Call of Duty, but try to lure in Call of Duty players. Now, you guys are probably going to think this is very controversial because I, coming from a Call of Duty background, know exactly what it's like trying to get my PP wet in Battlefield. People do not like, at least the YouTubers, the fans, do not like the idea of Call of Duty players coming over here. And the main reason, I mean, there's no on-paper facts about it, is Call of Duty players are generally selfish, they have kill streaks, it's all about themselves, and they don't play the objective. Now, that's not what Battlefield is wrapped around. It's one sexy cocoon of awesomeness and teamwork. And that's what they have to improvise and try to work on. And a lot of people are really curious about this, and I want to talk about this topic now that we have the proper time to. With the Close Quarters DLC only a couple months away, a lot of you guys are a little bit worried about it. Now, if you guys have not heard about it, there's a lot of maps. There's maps that are vertical, buildings, so on and so forth, but it's built on close quarters. They're bringing in a lot of decent maps, a lot of decent guns, and it's all short-range situations where shotguns will prevail. One of the biggest problems already in this game right now is the USAS and, shotguns like that. I mean, I love the shotguns. I generally don't think there's anything wrong with it. I love the 870, I love the Dow Kung Pao, I love a lot of those guns, but let's face it, a map built that's pretty much going to be primarily all of shotguns. Now, one thing that you do have to look forward to is by the time this comes out, the patch will be released. Now, when the patch is going to be released, obviously this game is going to change incredibly. It's not going to be the same game. Every gun is going to be used differently, every gun is going to be changed, recoil is going to be, adjusted, damage. This is pretty much going to be a brand new game, so we don't know exactly what we're supposed to be expecting after this patch. But, one thing that I'm not really excited for, I mean, I'm glad that they're going to be patching USAS, so on and so forth. The frag rounds are definitely going to be nerfed heavily, and I'm excited for that. But one thing that I'm really worried about is the bringing in of these new maps, these small situations. It's only going to be 8v8 guys. And that's not really what Battlefield's used to. You're used to at least 24-man servers, 32, 64 on PC. And we're not used to or accustomed to the default, 8-on-8. Even Call of Duty is 9-on-9. So, I'm just curious about this, because from like a business standpoint, it's logical. Call of Duty's been getting worse and worse. They don't have very good communication with the community. They keep producing their gameplay based on how easy it is for people to pick up and abuse their game rather on skill. Whereas Battlefield is the opposite. But they're also trying to attract in a crowd, and this is just my theory on it. They're trying to poke at the possibly dying Call of Duty thing. And I know you guys are going to be like, what? Call of Duty isn't going to be dead. I shouldn't have said dying. I should have said, like, partially bleeding to where they need a Band-Aid or something. But Call of Duty has been going downhill, and I think this is just like a useful stab to show everybody that, hey, if you're tired of Call of Duty, you can at least come over here and we got a little something for you. That's one thing I think they're doing. So I just think they're trying to take advantage of an opportunity such as trying to catering to Call of Duty players, people that like the close quarter things. Because Battlefield is what we're used to, is just, vehicle gameplays, onslaught, big maps. That's what we're used to. Now, bringing in a whole new DLC, catering around the close combat situations, the close quarters is really a different thing. That's kind of like a taste. Many Battlefielders do not enjoy that. Whereas I do, so I'm not really complaining about it. But from a business standpoint, I think they're trying to improvise and bring these in, and I've used that word like 4 times because I fucking found out about it like 3 days ago. I'm excited. But I just like to, I like to think that they're bringing these maps in to try to make a different crowd happy and try to bring in and lure in all of these other people that like the fast-paced action. Now, I do think that these maps are going to be really heavily based around TDM. I'm not sure if they're going to do that. I don't know how they're going to do 8v8 rush. But one thing that I am excited for with this close quarters that's coming in is a lot of people don't understand that in a pub match, 32 players is great. But if you want to have that competitive aspect, there's nothing like having a 4-on-4 at 8v8 to actually get your jollies off. There really isn't. That's where you have to play. I mean, you have less people to rely on. It really does come down to teamwork and cooperation, and I actually value and enjoy playing smaller range maps because of the fact that it's a little more competitive. Every life counts. I mean, the fact that there are less people obviously means there's going to be more tickets. You guys got to work together and make it happen, and I think that's great. But again, 8v8 is going to piss off a lot of people, and I do think that, about a fourth of the... I'm just guessing right here, and you guys can agree or disagree, let me know down in the comments below. But I'm going to guess about a fourth of the Battlefield crew are actually going to enjoy these new maps. And that's just a guesstimation what I honestly feel about it. But, I don't know, are you guys on the same page as me? Do you guys honestly feel that with the bringing in and the nurturing of the close combat situations that they're trying to draw in the Call of Duty crowd? Or you just think they're trying to, show that they got a little bit of everything? A little bit of everything, a buffet of awesomeness. But anyways, guys, you know that little clip you guys saw, Level Cap, right? On the top play of the day or on his channel. So like a boss, man, anything he could do, I could do better. I could do everything better than him. No, you can't. Yes, I can. No, you can't. Yes, I can. And, no, I'm gonna have to end with, no, you can't. So, that was me trying to do an epic, dive to save the helicopter. Not only did my teammate blow it up, I also just kind of, decapitated myself on a mountain. So I was trying to be awesome and get an awesome clip for you guys. Instead, I ended up dying. So, that's my effort for you guys. But it's okay, I swing in here like Batman and take some advantage. I was really playing this. And that's one more thing you have to take into, consideration is... snipers are going to be changed a little bit. They're going to be where it's close range situations, one shot to the chest. So in a close quarter situation map, you're going to see a lot of sniping, you're going to see a lot of shotgun, you're going to see a lot of collateral. You're going to see a lot of short range weapons. I don't predict seeing too much AEK stuff like this. I'm seeing a lot of short range stuff, which may be distasteful to a lot of people, but I'm also expecting to see a lot of recon. With the new and recently upgraded sniping and hit detection that's going to be involved, one shot to the chest and head still going to be vulnerable on close quarter maps. They're going to eat that up. They're going to go for montage clips. They're going to have fun. So that's one more thing you got to take into consideration is by the time these maps come out, you got to remember that all these guns are going to be different. Not only are they going to be new guns like the Spaz 12, they're doing a lot of crazy things coming in here, and you have to keep an open mind to understand that this game is entirely being changed right now. Bitch just gets liposuction. Entirely different outcome. The guns, the vehicles, they're reconfiguring everything. So we really don't know what to expect, but my main concern is, do you think they're trying to cater too much to the Call of Duty players? Do you think they're trying to lure in these kids that love the fast pace, the TDM kind of thing? Do you think they're just doing it because they want the variety? Or do you think they're doing it as a business standpoint to try to bring in and try to make more money, try to get more people to buy it, or even try to topple and try to toss with Call of Duty? So do you think it's built around trying to compete with Call of Duty? Do you think it's a business move? What is your standpoint behind why you think they've catered to this? Because obviously with the last thing, with the TDM bringing in, it's a great thing trying to please a different side of crowd and lure in other people. Now they're releasing an entire close combat situation map, and a lot of people were hectic and a little hesitant about it. So I just wanted to leave you guys with that. Feel free to have a nice little friendly discussion down in the comments below. Do you think they're trying to be like CoD? Do you think they're trying to do their own thing? Do you support what they're doing? I'm just really kind of curious about to see how this is going to turn out. I really do enjoy it, and I can't wait to see how it turns out. Hopefully you guys are open-minded and try not to judge it too much. There's nothing wrong with being a little worried, but hopefully we're not just going to turn it down just because it's there and we're afraid it's going to be bad. So hopefully you guys enjoyed it. Hope you guys enjoyed the commentary. Remember, tear it up in the comments down below. Let me know what you guys think. I really am curious what the community thinks about this. And that's just my thought on it. One really clash. I mean, are they trying to do something or trying to do too much at once? Thanks for watching. Remember to like and favorite the video. It helps out a lot. Peace out.